My name is Cristina Perego. I'm part of the technical office of the Aquarium of Genoa. I've been working here since its inauguration in '92, and I can testify to the presence of FIP Aliaxis valves that have been present since '92 and that have never been changed. We aim for continuous transformation because we want to amaze our public. So new projects, not least the huge Cetaceans Pavilion project with its new 4 million litre tank. So no small thing. We're always looking for innovative solutions, and FIP supports us constantly in this. In '92, plastic valves only came in smaller diameters. Today, they provide us with valves measuring up to a 400 diameter.
Good morning, my name is Federico Campagnoli. I'm part of the technical office and my role is maintenance coordinator of the entire plant. Right now, we're in the control room, where we manage all the functions of the aquarium and see everything that happens, from small tanks to large tanks, air conditioning, lights. From here you can manage everything, including the fire extinguishing system and other particular systems.
Why is FIP Aliaxis essential? Because seawater is corrosive. And having quality valves, because even plastic valves are not all the same, for us is fundamental. Because the installation of an animal tank is at the basis of the health of the animals themselves. So the system must always work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And any maintenance operation, which clearly implies work on the plant, must take place in a very short space of time. In fact, there's always a team ready to intervene in case substitutions or other work needs to be done.
Per sostituzioni o comunque interventi che devono essere comunque fatti. E quindi
interventions must be non-invasive, contained in time, and the plant must start up again as soon as possible.
The life support system is the one that manages life inside the tanks. We can compare this type of plant to a hospital because it works 365 days a year and 24 hours a day. Maintenance must be carried out precisely and quickly. For this, we must have all the spare materials ready because every so often we can't stop the plants because this would affect the animals' lives. The simplest thing that's been invented to do this kind of work is the valve that, mounted on preset systems, allows you to be quick in this operation. Our partner, FIP Aliaxis, designs and produces these valves, with which we have replaced other types of valves over the years. We are very satisfied with this partnership and quality of materials.
The Aquarium of Genoa was conceived in 1992 from an American project desired by the then mayor of Genoa, who strongly believed in it. It was created for the Colombiane, the commemorative event that opened the city of Genoa to the entire area of the ancient port. Before then, the city had no access to the sea. From '92 onwards, thanks to this great Colombiane initiative, the city has open access to the water and to the port. In 2012, an additional pavilion was added, built on a floating dock and subsequently immersed into the port waters and integrated into the visitors' itinerary. The current scenario consists in tanks ranging in size from 100 litres to 4.5 million litres, both salt and fresh water. For example, the manatee tank is a freshwater tank that is considered oceanic compared to the tank dedicated to the Amazonian environment. The one dedicated to the mangroves is middle ground with brackish water. Depending on the animal who lives in the tank, the water has different degrees of salinity to better conform to the natural and original habitats.
For us, having valves on which we can count means reducing costs and maintenance times and being sure of the efficiency of the system.
Le valvole, ovviamente,
The valves, when they have to close, they have to close. We can't risk that a valve leaks because it would be as though it weren't there. In this, FIP Aliaxis has highly satisfied us because even if we keep the valves stationary for years, when it is time to use them, they work as they should work. The initial equipment valves of the aquarium were cast iron with a 316L steel lens. But over the years, we've seen that cast iron undergoes a process of internal and external corrosion, both due to the water that passes through the pipes and to corrosion due to the saline environment around it. In our plants, there's always water on the ground as a result of cleaning, maintenance, water discharges into the wells, specific interventions of the aquarium worker. The work in the ground causes saline aerosol in the environment, which is highly harmful to the cast iron part and also to the 316L steel that, over time, doesn't last as expected. Over time, we realized that the life of the cast iron valves was extremely limited, and their replacement is not at all easy, considering the diameters of the pipes on which these valves are mounted. For these reasons, with the support of our partner, FIP Aliaxis, we decided to replace them with equivalent valves in plastic materials.
In our plants, we absolutely cannot use components that have brass parts, although this material is present in many water-conveying systems, because it's highly harmful to fish, and even more harmful to delicate organisms like invertebrates.
The material we mainly use is PVCU, and the types of valves most used are ball and butterfly. Of the ball valves, we use the entire range of diameters produced by FIP Aliaxis, from the smallest to the largest dimensions. The types of ball valves that we use most are the VKD, dedicated to the transport of chemicals, or the VEE in other types of plants.
The ray fish tank has been made in such a way that although the public can touch them, the rays are able to move to unreachable spaces so as not to be disturbed.
The most recent plant changes were made last year for the shark tank, where we replaced all cast iron valves with equivalent plastic versions. Ensuring ease of maintenance also to this section, thanks to the decidedly reduced weight of a large plastic valve compared to its corresponding iron version.